fingers crossed it's going okay. I think I've closed the door and maybe the Wi-Fi is not great. Anyway, let me turn this around. So I thought I would talk today about this piece, which is a giant, kind of 6 foot tall, she's much taller than me, kind of mermaid piece. I don't know if you can see that. She's balanced up very unceremoniously at the minute against my, really drawn to an image that I saw. She's not copied, or she's not a particular person or piece, but I was really drawn to an image I saw of, like, it was a flow goddess coming up out of the water, and it's a really powerful image, and it absolutely struck me. So it was just an image I saw on the internet. So she's not an exact copy or anything like that. It's just, I got that image in my mind and I wanted to create something quite similar. Now she tends to get one of two responses, either kind of leaves people dead, or they're like, wow, I instantly get that sort of spirit connection with her. I'm hoping the sun will come out in a minute, and she looks quite different, as with all my paintings. She looks quite different when the sun comes out, and she will almost kind of, all those blues and whites will literally kind of reflect back at you. So she can create quite a presence in the room. But yeah, as I say, it's kind of, I've got a very watery, let me show you the sides a minute. So yeah, she's on a hardwood board. Oops, where am I here? A hardwood board, and there's quite a thick, I would say, a good, probably a couple of inch depth to her. So she can either be hung directly on the wall as is, or you know, you can frame as well. But obviously that's very dependent on an individual's taste, and obviously you need the right space to for her to work. But yeah, she really, if you've got the big enough space, she really has a presence in the room. But as I say, I really wanted to create a piece that was really kind of emerging really strong and powerfully from the water. I'm always very drawn to the blues and waters. And some people call her a goddess. Some people say it's more of a mermaid. But for me, she's got a very spiritual connection. And she just has a real power and radiance. So she's not particularly about having a perfectly, you know, all pieces proportioned in the right directions. It's more about the power and the presence of her just kind of emerging up and evolving, and the message that she's kind of bringing out. So I don't know if that makes sense, but as I say, she tends to have a bit like Marmite. I always say, I love it or hate it, but some people instantly say they get absolutely struck. You know, they instantly feel that connection with her, and that's how I feel. You know, for other people, they're like, no, not doing anything for me. I like this other style of work you do. So, yeah. So, hey, Sammy, thanks for jumping on again. Thank you. Fabulous artwork, she says, bless you. So, yeah, I'm just talking through this piece today, Sammy, and just kind of what inspired me behind creating her. And as I said, my work's always very, let's turn this around again, my work is always very sort of intuitively led. I will see something, I will get that hit from it, and I'm like, I've got to go and paint that now. And that was exactly how it was with this piece. So I saw this image on the internet of a really powerful woman kind of rising up from the water, and it just really struck me. It's not a direct copy by any stretch, but it was just what came to me in my mind as a result of seeing that image. And yeah, just my take and my interpretation of it. So hence, yeah, mermaid, goddess, whatever you want to call her. Anyway, I just thought I would talk through that a little bit today. I'm just going to talk through this one painting today. She's on my website. I'll put the link in the comments below. She's available for sale. So, but there are a couple of videos of her close up from when I was at myself. That's what I was going to say. A couple of videos from when I was at my studio. I'm not actually currently working to this scale unless it is for a commissioned to order piece. Just because I've since I created her, I've moved out of my old studio, and as you can see, being at home, I don't quite have the same storage space that I had before, so I can still create big pieces like this. She's 6 foot tall. I can't remember the detail. I've done it again. I've come on without the dimensions. But yeah, I can't have too many pieces of this size in my, you know, in my little office at home. So yeah, so you know, I can work to that scale, but at the moment I'm working on smaller pieces just for storage, unless it's to order. So feel free to get in touch if there's, you know, if you're looking for a larger scale piece of work. But as I say, she's on my website. I'm going to put the links below, but there are 2 videos of her. I'm pretty sure there are 2 on there of literally going right up close, and the internet can often come in and out of on these lives. The internet connection isn't great, but it's an actual video, so you can really see the detail up close. And there's one of her whilst she was hanging on the wall, and there's one of her when she's laying on the ground, because there are some silver flecks. I don't know if I can, they'll be showing it, but you kind of need to be in the right light for them. So the 2, you know, the one lying down and the one up close on the wall are, yeah, there are 2 videos there, so you can see those on the product page. So anyway, there we are. Thank you, Sammy. She's stunning. Thank you. She really, really has a presence. I had her in the room next door. It's like our games room next door, and she kind of stands at the end of the room. And then also when I brought her home from my studio, I had her balanced up at the bottom of the stairs, and just like I walked around the corner, and it's like, oh, she just has this presence, and absolutely, yeah, really kind of stops you in your tracks. If that is your kind of thing, not everybody's cup of tea, but it is some. I don't have I wish I could get her on the wall here somewhere at home, but I don't quite have the right place for her, but yes, she certainly does pack a punch. Anyway, I'll put the links below, and I'm going to come on, I say, one more of these tomorrow at 11 a.m, hopefully on time tomorrow. Apologies for being a few minutes late today. And then I'm on again at 3 o'clock with Stephanie and Fiona, I believe. And we're talking about the Blooms exhibition. That's coming up in June. So I will turn this around, one last look. So it's this piece that I've been talking through today. As I say, I will pop the link in the comments below. And you can then see, which I don't know if it's going to come up in this light, but you'll be able to see all of this detail up close if you go and have a little look. So there we go. Thanks for jumping on. Take care. Bye.